When it was announced in the United States that that there was a racial disparity around who was getting it and who was surviving it, after having had some kind of agreement nationally that we were going to lock down to eradicate, that was part of it. We're going to lock down to eradicate. When it became public knowledge that there was a racial disparity, that Black and brown people were being hit really hard with it. From the top, from the executive office, there was a change in tone from locking down to opening up. And it was rather immediate. And that's what got me thinking, oh, part of the herd, the race to herd immunity may include the deaths of brown and Black people. So we will engage in the practice of, and you can see the increase in the intensity around undermining the science. Trump talked about it in terms of downplaying. I wanted, thank goodness for Bob Woodward, downplaying the intensity, downplaying the threat. It wasn't just downplaying, it was actively cutting off at press conferences, cutting off the discourse between journalists and Dr. Fauci, where Trump would insert himself, you may remember, multiple times, saying crazy stuff, right? In order to get us to think that COVID was not that dangerous. And then maybe, there's a lot of stuff I know we would like to forget, right? But I want to bring it back into our consciousness. Liberate Minnesota, liberate Michigan, liberate Virginia, right? And then within days, armed Americans entering the Michigan Capitol building in protest of what? Public health measures. Armed to the nines to protest wearing masks. And now the question is, why is Michigan in the shape it's in right now? Why is Minnesota in the shape it's in right now? We did not take the precautions when we should have. Because on an executive level, there was an opening, there was an attempt to reopen the country after it was known of the racial disparities. So when we think about genocide, does it have to, like Justin was saying, I thought genocide looked like this. In essence, Justin, that's what I was picking up from you. I thought genocide looked like this. Genocide can look like a lot of things. And what better way to get rid of people than to let a pandemic fester? Because your hands are not on it, right?